These are 7 modern-day relationship secrets ever shared on Tea with Tay podcast. Modern relationships are no longer simple. From lifestyle expectations to social pressure and public opinion, dating today comes with emotional complexity. People are navigating love while balancing independence, identity, and societal judgment. What used to be straightforward now requires intention, clarity, and emotional awareness.
As London people, they collect.
Yes.
They say London boys are broke. I heard that. I was just like, well, she ain't lying, but...
Are they really broke like that?
You know what? I came to the podcast after that situation. Oh my God. Do you know what? Yeah. I think what I was saying, I think one thing I've realized that people like to take me very literally. And it's really annoying because I don't mean, when I say, y'all are broke, I don't mean broke as in like you are poverty stricken and you live on the streets. What I'm saying is in terms of like maybe dating, they're a bit stingy.
Yeah.
But rather than saying stingy, I might use something even more like intense, like broke. But then they take it literally. And then I remember they started talking to me about the economic crisis. They said, how dare you be calling London boys broke? Do you know what's happening in the economy? 5% of us. I said, sorry, we are just...
No. I feel like Nigerian men have also spoiled you. They're exposed to like the niggas.
She's Nigerian.
When Joyce comes here, she's a star, you know. They're waiting on her, you know. The car is available to take her from the airport to anywhere. So when you go back to London, that chasm, you don't understand it because the boys are not really, because the 5% thing is actually
like
a thing.
Yeah. I think that's for a lot of women though. I think that's
But I also got, just not to David, I also got into trouble on your podcast. I better to take antibiotics for dirty December. They came for me hard.
Because a lot of you guys are having a lot of sex here.
No, that was not what it was.
That wasn't what you were saying.
We're giving guide and rules for dirty December, right?
So what's antibiotics for?
So you know how when you fall sick, like you know how many of us self-medicate in this country, like during Christmas time when you see your symptoms,
right.
You just know that with this flu that is answered, just death augmenting 7 days, you're fine. Please don't do it though because medical people I got into like it was a thing.
That's like
I said it on her podcast. She said the London broke thing on my podcast.
But I feel like you guys have the back for hot water. Like, you know, you guys can take it anyway. Yeah, I think so. So if Toke is under fire on Twitter and you're calling her, there's peace at home. She's like, okay, they're dragging me. Okay, great. I don't have that same energy. I'm like, oh my God, they're talking about me. But Toke is just like, okay, yeah.
Then you need to get dragged a bit more.
No, I have.
Yeah, once it happens more.
You have to give me my flowers. I'm stronger now, you know. But
it's not easy. It's not easy.
Yeah. But when I realized that it's not really about me. I just happen to play in this space and, you know, people are going to say what they're going to say. But now I'm just like, okay, there's the Temisan brand and there's Temisan. That's your friend. Yeah. You know, so the brand can get dragged, but at home I'm chilling. It's
not even that deep. You know, Bobby changed my life when he gave me this analogy with Twitter people. He said it's like, you know, you seeing a pub in the UK, I'll use the pub because that's probably how you understand it, or those local sports centers in Nigeria where they're all watching a football match. Everybody's coming with their different shouting at the TV channel. You can't take people seriously because in the end, you're shouting on a fucking free app. Nobody pays you to be on that app. And where money really matters and in conversations where, you know, it really matters, they're not there.
Yes.
So why am I going to literally waste my time arguing with someone? Some days I'm in the mood to play with you a little bit and I throw some, you know, side thing back. But they're so offended. You can dish it, but you can't take it. I'm like, my nigga, please don't worry about it. You'll be fine. And honestly, once I started thinking about it like that, it's like a whole ass WhatsApp group. That's how I see Twitter. It's this disgusting WhatsApp group that people just keep adding people and everyone's just talking about, I have rice for sale. Oh, I'm crossing the road. And it's like, what are we, the noise, like, shut up. Like, what are we talking about?
Agreed.
You know, but it's one of those things. It's really one of those things. Do you guys think that Dirty December this year has been, for me personally, I feel it's been a bit too much. I'm sat here in pajamas wearing sunglasses. Never happened before. Because I can't let you see my eye.
Guys.
Please.
I actually let my eye be seen so that you guys know we're really tired.
Yeah.
We've been up and about.
Bags.
Like,
No, I have to beg on this podcast. Please. Please don't invite me anymore. Please, guys. Please, I'm begging. I don't
you're the one honoring the invite. So guys really out. Like 4 events in the day out. Yes.
4 days. Oh my God.
Then she comes and like, oh yeah, it's been strange. Oh, I want to sleep. Oh yeah. I'm like, girl, you're the one that's out.
You said yes.
She said yes to all of them.
Friends.
Let me say why she's saying yes to them, right? They showed up for her. You know, she has been away from the scene. She got a baby. She invited everybody. Everybody came through. So now Toke feels like she needs to paid back. Oh, she was at my thing.
And Yaya's made me nicer. Do you guys not think so?
Yeah, softer.
I'm a bit softer. And I want to check in the scene, but it's too much. Joyce, I'm dying. It's like 5 events in a day. What is the problem?
Let's go back to your villain era because you'll be exhausted by this time.
I swear.
If I remove these glasses, people will cry for my eyes.
Honestly, she is really being dramatic.
I'm not being dramatic. Let me tell you why. Let me give you guys the flip side because you guys go home either to the person of your love life and have some nice time, or you go home to some whatever it is, love, kissing. Do you know what I'm going home to? A baby that wakes up at 5 o'clock, regardless of whatever time I get in. And even if I have so many nannies, I want to be a hands-on mom because I'm intentional, right? So from 5 to about 9, like everybody knows now, before the rat race, you can wake me up at 7. This. I'm ready. Now I have the rule with my management. Don't message me anything before 9 o'clock because that's a bonding time between us. Now, this little princess is used to being picked up from a bassinet at 5:30 in the morning. She gets a change of diapers and milk and she's ready to play because she's wide awake. And then I'm coming from the club at that time. And the nannies have closed. Oh my God, Joyce. So even as you're like this, I'm like this. Sleep,
Joyce of motherhood indeed.
Sleep. Guess what? Once
God.
I doze, I just get a hand whack my face like, whoo! And then I open my eyes and she's looking at you smiling like, oh, wow, you were dancing in the club.
Yeah.
Oh, Blaine, you were Blaine.
Yeah.
You did not know you were coming back to change diapers.
Now.
It's me time now. So I'm struggling. The juggle. I don't know about you guys, but what's 30 December been like for you guys?
Do you know what? I've not really been out, you know. I've done a couple of partying, but I'm kind of over it.
Yes.
I feel like this is my third Dirty December. And from the times I have gone into the club, the energy hasn't really been the same. But I don't know if it's coming from the eternal factor of like, I'm just not for the 5 a.m. partying every single night. Like last year, I think I had maybe a 21-day run from Monday to Sunday. I was in the club every single... Guys, I had like a 20-day run. Like Monday to Sunday, I was in a club every day for 21 days. But when they ask me to fast now, I can't.
Oh, my sister.
It's too bad.
So for me, like I feel like I've had a balance. I don't think I enjoy the clubs as much anymore.
Yeah.
But I recently went to a wedding that I was at. I had a good time. Then I went to Obi's house, but I came back home at 1 p.m. the next day.
1 p.m.?
So, yeah, and it's taking me another whole day to recover. And I'm just
you need 3 days to recover. Are you crazy?
Yeah. So that's my thing. I don't go out every time, but when I go out, it's
hard.
like, let's get everything today.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to see me again. So I've kept the balance, but I feel like for me, I'm over the rush in December. I'm over the clubs. I prefer the raves now. I think the raves are great.
I think they're going to be a big thing going
Also,
forward.
I think that what 30 December is what it's like packaging January to November and giving it to IGGBs. And we're just part of it.
Yeah.
We party every other time. We're in the club every other time. This is Lagos. We enjoy it.
So that's what I was saying to my friend because I came to Lagos in April and I had an amazing time. I don't feel like Nigeria, Lagos should just be exclusive to December. I feel like people should, and especially if you actually want to meet people from here, come in at different time of the year, get to actually know the people that live here and how they operate. Because honestly, you'll come here and you will meet everybody that you'll meet in London. You come here, you meet everyone that you'll meet back home in the States.
You
come and see the people
right.
here.
I never really thought about it that way. I feel like this year is a bit underwhelming though. I think that last year they shouted it out so much.
The PR was too much.
The PR was way too much that we're not living up to that expectation because it's the same thing that we're doing from last year. It's just that there are now many more people with higher expectations because they were watching from their screens back at home last year. Because if you're not in Lagos, you're missing out. And then Lagos is full. I beg you, TikTok, I don't want to see batch D. We are on lock. There's no space. There's no room.
But I feel like we can't be telling them not to come. But this is what I think. There should be other ways to enjoy this December. We need house parties to come back. We need...
I'm telling them not to come because I need to move around.
So for example, right, if you're visiting Lagos and you go to the east, you give us more space to drive around in Lagos, right? By now, by 24th, you should be in your village.
Moving around by a boat. I have been moving around literally by a boat. You get to Lulu Beach, you got to take a boat.
I want to be you when I grow up.
It's just...
What do you mean that you're moving around in a boat? Please explain to us.
I went to Lulu Beach one time in a car. My driver got stuck on the second floor and traffic kept the guy for 2 hours. Can you imagine? I could not move to the next. Then they shut down the bridge because they were at full capacity. Never seen anything like that before in my life. So the best way to move around is to hire a boat and then you move on the waters. You land at this party.
Are you saying to me that you move around?
Thing to do is hire boat.
In the boat.
Okay.
And then I'm even complaining.
Lagos is full.
It is too full. That's what I'm saying. But please go back.
You heard it here first. So this is how she's moving.
But that's
One of the strongest messages from this conversation is the importance of honesty. When people fail to communicate intentions clearly, relationships suffer. Assumptions replace conversations, and silence creates confusion. Honesty isn't optional. It's foundational.
people are moving around, Verb.
Where's the people?
Who is the people?
It's Makinwa, we don't know those people. We know of them, but like, are you moving around?
I don't know of them. I'm managing
But
my
the other day I
brand.
hit you up because I wanted to take you out and you did not respond.
In
to
a
the next
boat.
day. Yeah, we're going to go, because that way we'll miss traffic.
I missed
We'll
it.
just duck, come out and then...
I don't even know
Okay,
what
I'm gonna
happened.
go. So go like from next week. We have to be moving around, talking in the boat. I didn't know you had. I didn't know if I don't say you get boats.
I've closed for the year.
No, if I knew you had a
I've
boat,
closed for the year.
I would have become out
No.
more.
Christmas.
What?
I've closed. No, but it's the easiest. That's how full Lagos is.
Yes.
We're running
Full
on
capacity,
full
yeah.
capacity.
Yeah.
Are you guys kidding me?
I will-
Have you sat in that traffic?
I've sat in the traffic because obviously I don't have the luxury of having a boat.
Guys.
But I had to sit in the traffic.
Guys, I managed to avoid the traffic for so much. Like,
How are you doing it? Teach us.
so I only go to the places that need me.
Wait, what?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
So I showed up for her Thanksgiving thing. I showed up for one event I had and a wedding, and that's it. So anything that brings me to VI, to be in that rush, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
So I try to avoid things. But the thing is that if you have things to do, you can avoid it. Yeah, but this December, I've told them, like, if it's not work, I'm not coming. If it's not a house party, I'm not going to go. If it's not...
And I think more day events need to also be done. Because I've been seeing that you've been going to a lot of day events and it seems like it's fun.
You know what?
Like you went to the art gallery. I've been seeing you do so many
I've been
things.
doing so many activities, guys. And also, I would say, experience, and this might be more on some, this is not a boat. This is not a boat, guys. But please, like, I partied on the mainland. I went to Mojo, had a blast.
Let's talk about this.
I had a blast.
Guys, let's talk about the mainland. Toke, I know that you can't relate to this.
No, that's what I'm saying. This is a boat shit.
Smirk on her face like, she's like, who are these people? How do I know them? Wait first, okay, let me tell you. I know that we are bougie on this island. But okay, I went to Sulere cabin. Shout out to the cabin. That's Shode, the hype man. That's his place.
In Surulere.
It's okay.
You guys need to take
I
me.
had the best time.
I want to shout out a DJ. I need to find
The
her name.
DJ, the music, the people.
On the mainland.
Now.
On the mainland. I
I
went
said
to
I
Mojo.
didn't go this week. If you want to come, I move, go.
I beg, carry me.
I'm
make
gonna
I go.
find you.
I don't shut down for the island.
I will book island.
I'm over my capacity on the island. I'm interested.
And you know we don't dance on the island. It's okay. One Joby Weary. Those mainland people?
They
were
have
dancing from
they
the
have
door.
a ball. They have a ball.
And the drinks were
Are you
pump
serious?
price.
And you don't need to buy like champagne
50K
and
for
stuff.
Jameson. 60K.
Is it real? Because there's
Original
a
drink. Because
Well, I was late as shit.
by the time
I was late as shit.
No, friend. By the time I drank one bottle, we're like, why is this thing so potent? We were dancing. In fact, I came with the air of, so I entered like this. I was like, why is this so rowdy? Half bottle in. I did
you were
dance
like,
past them.
please, I want to go. That's where I want to be.
We're going to the cabin.
I found her. DJ Nesha, the night I had, and she was a black woman. And one thing I love seeing a female DJ. Her name is DJ Nesha, dark skin, thick as fuck, and mixed for her life. What are you talking about? She was
In Lagos?
amazing. Yeah, Mojo in the mainland.
Well, mainland.
What the hell is club?
I was in Ikeja.
Yeah.
It's called Mojo.
It's
They have
called
some
Mojo.
locations there as well.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What are the men like on the mainland? I would like to go for the men.
At least- more ethnic, raw.
Yeah.
Maybe me.
Yeah. No, but okay, so the mainland niggas be having money because the cars
Baby,
are
I ain't
pulled
talking
up.
about their
Yeah.
pocket though. I was just talking about.
Oh, sorry,
just-
friend. I had to be sure.
Why when it comes? Why do you always think it's money? When
Because
it
you can't
comes to
suffer. You've told me this life that there's nothing I would suggest to you about a suffering man.
Okay, but I was talking about their money. It was
Yeah. So, yeah, but it's a good time on the
I
mainland.
want to date a guy who lives on the mainland.
The houses are beautiful.
Which one?
And then they're always against traffic, can't they?
Not really.
No.
They must be against traffic. If
No.
you're coming to the island.
was no
we are,
traffic.
so
That's what I mean. We're always, when you're going to the
Yeah, we're
mainland,
against
you're
traffic.
always against traffic now. Do you get on? Like when this space is saturated, it's too much. The air we breathe is
no,
too
but
much.
half of
Elective
them
air.
are coming in the morning. They all walk on the island, so they're coming here, so there's traffic. But if you live on the island and you're going in the morning, no traffic.
So what time, if we're going to party on the mainland, what time is it good to go?
From 9 o'clock.
Are you
Traffic would have gone down. Yes, no.
And do you club hop or you just go to one spot on the mainland?
So you go ahead. You know.
Sorry.
I've only had one night.
Friend.
I've only had one night.
Friend.
I've only had one night.
Friend, let me tell you what happened.
Okay, go
After
on.
cabin.
Yes.
I'm just like, oh my God. So I also did not fit. So I was trying not to fit in, but I'm like, I live this Surulere. This is my hood.
Yeah.
You know. So the people were like, so happy to have me. Like, let's go to another club. I don't know how I made it to the club, but they dragged me there, but I was so drunk. When I got into the club and Toke, everybody they dance.
Are you serious?
So if you try to form and press your phone, ooh, shame on you. Because everybody's having a great time.
Great time. That's the kind of party I want to hear.
Their money's worth it. They're enjoying it. They're dancing in real time. And drinks are amazing. So on the whole of Ogulano and Akerele.
Shout out to Surulere.
Shout out to Surulere.
I had my time in Surulere too.
Oh, you did?
My mom used to have a shop in Ipori. So I used to go to Surulere a lot as a kid. Like, I used to do my hair in downtown, Body Thomas. I know all those areas, Body Thomas. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Surulere was like, My man wasn't here that day because I'd be coming for them. I'd be like, what are you trying to talk to an island girl for? He's like, did I say too much on this?
Yeah. I'm like,
No.
Okay.
He's not a mainland guy, but he kind of like grew up there. So,
okay.
girl. Yeah, move on. Next. Don't try and figure that out because I haven't been speaking about that on the pod. But yeah.
So guys, we have some questions from the people that love us.
Yes.
You know? I think.
Oh my God, the questions last year were hilarious. You guys wanted to get
I'm going
me
to forward to your
trouble.
phones,
Okay.
so that you know.
There's
It's okay because Toke can advise.
Mm-hmm.
How do you advise someone to truly get over an ex when the relationship lasted for over 3 years and almost every major memory in your adult life includes him? I'm female, and this wasn't just a relationship. We talked about marriage, families were involved, and our lives were deeply intertwined. Even though we're no longer together, I still find myself comparing everyone I meet to him. Some days I'm fine, and the other days I'm not so fine. I miss him so much, it feels physical.
Stop. We're not going to
I keep wondering if I gave it up too soon or if I will ever love someone the same way again. How do you move on from someone who felt like home without feeling like you're erasing a huge part of yourself?
Let me tell you something, baby. I'm going to take off my glasses and my tired eyes for this. It's all in your head. To be honest, we've loved every ex we've been with. Everybody has felt like, oh, if you leave me, I would die emotionally. Let me tell you how basic these people are. Is how you feel about them that makes them special. So if you continue to give yourself another 3 years of crying over this person, it's not worth it. One day when you see the light, you will spit in the person's eye. Honestly, I am not trying to reduce your 3 years or think that you didn't share what you guys shared, but there's a reason why it's over. And when you keep looking at a closed door, you are ignoring the windows and opportunities that are coming around you. Sometimes love happens when you least expect it. And I feel like as women, we put too much pressure. It's not everybody you date that you must walk down the aisle with. You talk to marriage. It was good for what it was. Now it's no longer there. You can mourn it. It's been for 3 years. Mourn it, but come on. You know, at some point, baby, you got to pick up the pieces of your heart. And regret is so exhausting. What are you regretting? On to the next.
Women today are more emotionally self-aware. They are learning to prioritize self-worth over validation and are no longer afraid to walk away from situations that don't serve them. Emotional intelligence has become a powerful tool in modern dating.
So, I mean, I've not led a successful relationship, you know. That's why I can't give you, like, so much advice on this. But what I would say is that you have to grieve that man. Grieve what you guys had.
He's
Feel
not
it.
her father, her family. When you say
because,
grieve,
no,
it's
because,
like,
because from the way she sounds, like he became part of her identity, right?
But it's in her mind.
Well, you cannot invalidate how she's really
I'm
feeling.
not invalidating. I'm helping you.
So one of the things that you said that was profound was the relationship is because of how you make them feel. It wasn't really about who they were.
Yeah.
You know,
and we all can relate on this tier. Because let me tell you what I realized. I think it was Jenny Aiko that said it. You ain't special. You ain't till I made you so.
Actually, that's what they do.
Let me tell you, once you like someone, it's your emotions that confuses
that elevates
you.
them.
Because every ex, once you're over them, do you not find yourself laughing? And asking your friends,
what was I thinking?
Agreed.
That's what I mean, not invalidating her feelings.
Yeah.
Definitely not. Just opening her eyes because, like you said, she's found her identity in a man. But remember, 3 years out of 20-something years.
Yeah.
you're still going to be you when that guy leaves.
But you also have to have a breakup once in a while, you know? Not once in a while, in your lifetime, at least 2 breakups.
You have to, 2 hard ones,
sense,
yeah.
You know?
I think 1 hard one though. That's true. Some people can't recover 2. Okay.
No, 2. You need to have 2.
But one of the things I would say to you is that please don't change who you are. If you're a lover girl, you're a lover girl. I don't think this man should taint who you really are at your core.
Who love it? I'm here to give you
But just
advice.
learn that.
Change who you are.
No, but because this woman is in love, so all this what she's saying to you is on camera.
But guess what? I'm the same person. Listen, no.
She's changing so fast.
No. Tay,
Give Toke another 2 years. She's lying.
No, Joyce and
She's
Tay.
lying.
Let me be the first to say this to you. Every
She's
part of my life I've
changing.
shared with you guys.
Yeah.
I'm happy now. Thanks be to God. If it does not work, I'm back here. And
This is one of the things that we're arguing about, right? Toke is too gangster that, yes, she's going to be loving you, but if you share with her, she's like, I beg.
But you know that about me, though.
For you to love, you have to be vulnerable.
Do you still think it's my trauma?
Yeah.
I don't think it's my trauma. I think
it
that
is.
I've lived long enough to know that, as I said to this lady, I promise you, and I'm only speaking from experience, right? Because the kind of year I had last year, you know, sometimes you have to go through that one that will almost take you out.
Yeah.
That you'll be like, it wasn't even that. Like, what did I fancy in this person?
Yeah.
It's where you are. It's the things going on inside of you that is projecting into that relationship. And sometimes these people see it. He knows he ain't shit. And he's wondering, why do you love me this much? I can't give you what you want. Do you know what I mean? So sometimes we carry our own baggage and we project into that man might not even be the man she thinks he is. We talk to marriage. It's because you want to get married. You're projecting what's happening in your life right now to this relationship. My sister, cry. Drink champagne, wear makeup, enter the streets, find somebody else, move on.
It's not always that easy, Toke.
Okay.
It's not. So for me, Sha, yeah, she should grieve him, you know, but I feel like she should keep her heart open because with Toke, even what Toke is saying, we always fight about it. Like, Toke is if you share with her, she will retire.
I don't think Toke is wrong in that.
No, but this is the thing about meeting somebody great. I think that sometimes when you not finally meet a great guy, you have so much from the past that he's wondering like, babe, relax now. But you're always on the edge because one idiot like this fucks you up after giving him years of your life. But what I'm trying to say is that you have to grieve it so you can let it go. So whoever you're going to as a new partner, or if you get a new partner, you're not giving him the same energy of, oh, somebody already did this to me, or I'm not sure. You guys, this is how you guys start out now, you know, and the guy just wants to love you.
I don't.
Okay, fine. You can have a difference in opinion. It's okay for us to disagree. Yeah,
I agree that you're not supposed to bring baggage from a past relationship, but I am a strong believer in every relationship a woman is. You should always love yourself more than the man, regardless of how much he loves you. I generally believe that.
And you know why she's saying that? Because even the Holy Book, when the Holy Book is talking about love, right? And I think it's Paul, I don't know who wrote that letter. It says, husbands, love your wives like Christ loved the church and laid down his life. You know why he did that? Because he knows that it is difficult for men. Men are selfish. But he didn't give women that admonition because women are naturals.
Yeah.
It's very easy for us to let ourselves go.
Yeah.
That's why she's saying, you love your dog, you love your job, you pour into, we're always pouring into, we're always nurturers, caterers. Women you don't need a roadmap to love. Do you understand? You hear a story, you're already thinking, we're empathetic. Because that's just how we were formed and created. With men, on the other hand, it might come from being hunters, being the person that was put on the Garden of Eden, going at their nature is not to. So when he gave that admonition, he didn't tell, you have no business loving a man. The Holy Book never, where has he told the woman in the Bible to love a man? He says, respect the man, because he knows that we are very, 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 very strong on feeling like, why are you trying to ride me? I'm trying to fight for my rights. So it's harder for a woman to submit. That's why he gave us that submission part. Yeah. And for the men, it's harder for you to love. So he gave you the love part. So I'm right on that. Love yourself more than any man.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Because you're only going to got you.
Take him to church. Big sister. Take him to church.
Why
Take
speak
him to
for
church.
the men? Please love yourself too.
No, it's because
all right, Joyce, read the next question. This one question.
Do you know what? My phone phone even died. Yes, please. My phone even died. But I 100% agree. This woman has put her identity, her value into this man, and that's why she's upset. That's why she's crying. If she loves herself more, she'll carry her back, stand up, know she's a bad bitch, and go in the streets and have a good time. And that's it.
But before you read, right, I'm trying to preserve the remaining lover girls and lover
Why?
boys
Did she
that
ask
are
you
still
to?
alive.
We didn't say let the love die. We didn't say that you shouldn't love again. Please, lover girls, love.
With sense.
Love with sense. But what I'm saying is, when I'm saying love yourself to understand that what you have inside you is a gold. And not everybody can deserve that. You can't be, just because you're a lover girl, you're not going to be giving your love to Paul the Fool, Johnny the Fool. No. Love yourself to know. Love yourself to know what you deserve and to...
We're not letting any Paul the Fools and...
No more.
Tom the Fool.
Oh, I like it. I like it for you. Stay like this, friend. It's working for you.
You can do that.
I think maybe I need to cheat because I've not been working so far.
It is because you're out here trying to...
But you know when I read these books, they say love is vulnerability.
Books?
You know my favorite author.
Thing. Those books sold us a lie. The movies when we grew up.
Yeah.
So who am I going to believe now?
I watch Pretty Woman and thinking that I will just stroll down Melrose Avenue and just find a man that will just take me to the boutique.
So you know you just came for me, Sha, because I know these answers, but when it's time to implement them, it's like, these things don't look like they're
Friend,
working.
you have not had someone that's destroyed your heart enough. When they shatter it for you very well.
No, my last instruction was in Unilag, and I've said to God that except you bring the person to me, I don't think that I want to be that vulnerable again. Because it's really hard to like somebody. I think that I would actually I can end my career if I have a terrible heartbreak. Like, I might stop coming to work.
You have us in your life. We can never...
No, it's okay.
I will beat the shit out of you. Bro, heartbreak came and disappear in the street. You know, is this the first time? We roll with the punches.
Remember that
we roll with the punches, girl.
No, but remember that I call you. We say,
we try. We on the phone. Me and tell me
2 a.m.
I say you have to pick yourself up again. That's how life is.
It was tough.
No,
you have to try.
You have to.
This one wasn't even a relationship. It was a situation. Like,
those are the worst ones.
The worst ones. The worst was because that's when your imagination starts running wild.
I thought about marriage.
I swear, even this girl that wrote to us, if you ask that guy now, the guy might not think 3 years old. Men don't think like us. She's writing 3 years, love, talk marriage. That nigga talk marriage because you were talking marriage. Yeah. Did not talk marriage with you.
So another thing I'll say about my gender, we're very logical. If it's time to marry and a nigga who has been with you for 5 years doesn't think that you're the wife, it's not going to be emotional to think about. Like, he would find somebody in 3 months and he get married. That's the only part I know that my gender, we know too good, but we're lovers.
100%. I said this on my podcast, I'm saying it again, guys, if you've been in a relationship for 2 years, 3 years, and there's no sign of marriage, I want you to look again. I want you to double take.
You're going to break a lot of
I want you to double take. If you know you want to get married and you're in a situation and you've been in your relationship, because sometimes I'm hearing, I've been with my partner for 8 years. What? I've been with my partner for 7 years.
Because I used to be that girl. I dated for so long, and I agree with you because, you know, I had no business dating, but I dated for so long, eventually got the ring, and in the 1 year, the marriage scattered now. So I'm very, very easy to talk, but don't waste your time dating for that.
Men and women experience relationships differently. From expectations to emotional expression, these differences often cause misunderstandings. Without empathy and effort to understand one another, conflict becomes inevitable.
There's someone that we know.
Oh.
Okay.
She has been in a relationship for a while because I can't give these details because they feel clock am. But okay.
Do I know this person?
Yeah. I'm going to tell you after the podcast.
Been in this relationship for so long. How many years? 10.
See my hand.
15. And I know one called the actual one.
Anyway. But she's not even sure that the guy's going to marry her.
I'm not laughing because I'm supposed to.
And I feel sorry because really when I heard about it, I feel sorry.
Yeah, but what's she still doing there?
The time.
That's the person she knows.
It's 10 years. Imagine, like, the thought of having to start again and give your love to somebody else is so scary.
Yeah, but Joyce, that's what keeps us in those places. And that's what I said to this person. And I'm speaking from experience because I had those fears too. At the point when I was even going to get married, if I'm being really honest, I had no business getting married. Do you understand? Because at that point, it was more like, is this all I know? The devil you know is better. Why should I know a devil? The devil you know is better than the one you don't know on the street. So that's what you condition your mind to think. Like, this is not me coming for him because many years have passed now. I'm sure he's moved on and has a great life. Kudos to you. Like, we're not enemies or anything. Do you know what I mean? But I'm saying that if I'm going to advise my younger self, I wish I heard around in that 13 years. I wish I had different, not hold around, because you guys would take it literally now. I would see myself
like,
on
but
the
you had a
block
good time.
Experience different people.
I wish I experienced different people, because some women experience just that one person.
Yeah.
And that's not enough for you to. So this person has been, this 15 years, it's a trap. You wake up one day in all those years and realize that you don't know who you are. You know the version of who you are with this person.
Through their own lenses, And
all my aunties that used to tell me, then I thought they hated me.
Yeah.
They used to laugh at me and be like,
Can I say an analogy that I love to use?
Yeah.
So if you have a celebrations box and all you've eaten is Bounty, all you know is Bounty. Bounty's your best friend. Bounty's your lover. You're eating Bounty. You're gonna think that that's the best thing out there.
Mm-hmm. Salted caramel is there.
And then when you come out of this Bounty phase, and you're like, wait, Maltesers. I like this about Maltesers. I like this about Twix. I like this about Cadbury's, salted caramel. You need to, especially when you're young, you need to experience different people and different things, not necessarily in a sexual way, but in even just how they love, how they communicate, how they address things, how their temperament is. So you start to pick from different people. Oh, I like this thing. I don't like this thing. I like this thing. But if you only know one thing, that's your definition of love, and that's it.
So I also feel like, sorry to cut you, I also feel like it's where we're from, like the cultural sense of, being Nigerians, and because the Western world, like women move on really fast. J-Lo has clocked how many rings right now, and that sis ain't giving up on
if
love.
It's not working,
if she finds
like an NBA champ,
girl, if she finds the love in the corner street in the gym, she's gonna go for it. And there's many. Elizabeth Taylor was engaged. They don't think like that, but here culturally, there's that thing with how when you raise women to only. There's that chastity thing where they feel like they have to preserve themselves, and you just want the person you date, hopefully will be the person you marry, and you go to school, you graduate, and you date. So even what you're saying now, the average Nigerian is thinking, that she's trying to tell you to prostitute yourself. No, she's saying engage other people, like, keep your options open. But people also shun that. They will look at it as, I've given that kind of advice before, and they came for me online and thought, someone that wants your life to spoil, why should you don't be sleeping? You don't have to sleep with everyone. Right?
Agreed.
If you want to, nobody's holding you back, but nobody's saying you have to sleep with every single person you date. Some people are good to find nice restaurants. Some people are good to just good for the moment.
Or just to chat.
But the way we say this, don't sleep with everybody. But men are sleeping with everybody. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't allow women to have sexual autonomy.
True.
One of the countries that I think that they have sexual autonomy is South Africa. The girls do whatever they want to do. And when they're ready for marriage, they marry. Because they guys do the same. My issue is that women are, I hope they don't drag me for this, but women are groomed to be married.
They even feel sex is something that you have to give your husband and not enjoy.
Women who got into marriages and stopped hanging out with their single friends because
they do that.
They did not fit the pedestal that they've come into. But it doesn't make sense because some of those people are miserable in marriages, but then again, the identity is married. I am a married woman, but I'm suffering. I'm depressed.
Even talking about the sexual autonomy you mentioned, it's like when you speak to certain women, like if you go to like a bridal shower and they have those games where they play sexual games, a lot of them are not even open to talking about head. And, many people think sex is one of the things they give to their partners as women. Like, it's all about the man. But what about you? Do you even know what your body likes? I tell women, sometimes you need to grab a mirror and peep down there, and just even find out what many people can't even look at their own vaginas.
Jesus.
I'm telling you, as women, because I was
can.
like,
you look at yours.
Mine was even hair.
Yeah.
You talk about.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
But a lot of women don't even, you can't ask them such questions publicly. They're like, they do sexual games here.
Yes.
People are not open to going to sexual classes as women because they look at it as the thing that's been conditioned in our mind. Sex is something you offer to your husband. So you keep that sex. Like, you can't sleep with anybody. You have to keep chastity. This vow of thing. And then it's like a lot of women are in bad sex marriages, relationships. They can't even tell you. The men don't even know what to do. They don't. Some people like head. They can't even tell their partner because he will say he's not into it.
He's not into it.
So it's a Nigerian problem. So when I was growing up in Warri, so benefit of hindsight, I cannot tell that those were the real chicks, were the girls. So once you were a girl who were you're maybe teens or early 20s, coming to yourself, dressing up nicely, they refer you as an ashawo. They call you an ashawo. And that girl is probably just exploring herself, trying to see what her 20s are like, But you find that Some will say, don't roll with that girl, she's an ashawo girl. So they isolate that girl. But growing up is realizing that was the girl.
That was the girl.
Yeah, because actually they all get married before the so-called good girls in the streets. We just say one person just...
Joyce, please read the next person for me. I'm dying. Teresa is killing me, boy. Facts, friend. Facts.
Yeah. So, I mean, to all the women who are watching this, right, please, explore your teens and your 20s.
100%.
Meet the guys. You mustn't have sex with everybody, as Toke said, but you need to explore yourself.
But again, I changed that because you said, why am I trying to keep their sexual life? So let me remove my mouth from that. Because when you said, sexual autonomy, when we don't tell guys you don't have to sleep with everybody.
Yes.
So why are we telling that to
Because
girls?
I think people like to interpret experiencing men as exclusively sleeping with them.
Yeah.
So that's why.
What other experiences how can you experience men?
As you said, restaurants.
Right.
If you want to listen, there's a guy for everything. If you want someone to cry, you need someone to cry to. You're not happy, you cry to them. If you need money for electricity, you call them.
You're stuck on Third Mainland Bridge.
You call them. You bring the boats. If you need them for the restaurant, you call them. If you need them for the lunchtime, you call them.
This is why men are out there being wicked.
They've been wicked. That? They have been wicked.
No. You can't be doing that. So,
but there's nothing. But the thing is,
friend, can I break this news to you? What she's saying, niggas do it to women too.
They do it
Guys
to women
have
too.
Girls they chat with for booty call every Friday. You don't hear from them on Tuesday, Friday.
Can I just say something? Can I just say something? This is exactly the difference between guys and girls. Guys can categorize women. Women cannot categorize women. That's why sometimes a woman will look at a man and see a husband, but he's not seeing dinner, he's not seeing, this person, I just want to be a friend or just company. They don't know the difference. They'll see one person and be like, husband. But a guy can categorize every woman for different needs.
I hope you don't watch this episode. My nigga has a girl who he cannot bring, like he can't bring her here to meet her, like he can't hang with her, he can't be caught with her. But you see, if that girl walk on you, according to him, it's like when he finishes it, it's like, why can't I just put this energy in my real girlfriend? I know he has a girlfriend.
But men are allowed to do that.
Well,
but we were condemned.
But I feel like women do it, but Nigerian women are very coy, they're secretive. Like, women are having as much sex as the niggas. It's just that
but there's what we're saying on this couch. It's like, you're not allowed to talk about it. Or they say it, you look at them as they are shallow.
Yeah.
Let me
think you're out here.
But it's changing though.
I have a friend. This guy, he had one girl, when I mean this girl, she's a rider. Like, if I tell you how this girl ride for him, like illegal stuff. And I was like, this girl was rocking with him. So I was like, why did you not wife her? Like, you're saying she's a rider, she's a soldier. So it's because she's not fine. She's not fine.
All the time she was ready, she's not fine.
Niggas will leave a girl for less, trust me.
She's not fine. Yes. Or she's low. He can trust her with anything in the world. She's a good girl. If she said go and pick up this thing and
he will not mess.
She will not blink because the girl's not fine. He didn't wife her.
Because some guys literally have it in their brain.
That's cool.
The sort of like trophy wife they want to have. And if you don't fit, and this is what I'm always saying, and I'm always the bone in your throats, the men who come for me when I come for you guys right back. Why is it okay for men to have that decision? I always say this, that men are the biggest gold diggers, yet they'll be coming for me every day. Niggas are out there marrying into generational wealth.
Yeah, they are.
Like, from the beginning, when they sit with their friends, they will tell you that, listen, I'm only going to marry this girl because her father is this.
Yes.
The man is, yes. And they will play that part and marry that girl. But when a woman comes out to say, I want to marry that man because he has money, society
looks at her and says, I can't lie to you because I know, like, I can't lie to you. I will marry for money.
If you came to me and you had two girls and you told me one of them is in like Shalanga, the other one is like, I don't know, God's daughter. Me, self, I'll be praying for the other guy's daughter.
Family. I work for the family.
As your friend, I'll be like, friend, I beg, I understand that you love this one, but please, So why can't we just accept that?
Yeah.
Let people do what they want to do.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I always say this about men being the biggest gold diggers and they always get offended. I personally feel like they have this personal choice to choose. Have you seen how men act around other rich men?
Embarrassing.
Have you seen how they will be laughing at their jokes when they're not even funny?
Oh, my bro. My bro.
I think I do it too. Sorry, it's poverty. Sorry, I do it too. Like, what did I cut myself? Like,
it's not funny.
Ha, Chiva.
It's embarrassing.
But let's not drag men too much. Men don't think I'm not for men. For my gender, because
I just want you guys to just accept it, because we've accepted all the names.
I think it's a human
you
thing.
People just accept it that you people also pick at you. Look at how Joyce said that somebody not marry someone because the person is not fine.
Someone nearly elbowed me for
If
whiskey.
a woman came out and wrote that on Twitter that I didn't marry this guy because he's ugly, they will crucify her. Yet a man can say I didn't get married to her because she's not fine. It's really a man's world. I'm tired.
Healing is essential before entering a new relationship. Carrying unresolved pain into love creates cycles of heartbreak. True growth begins when individuals take time to grieve, reflect, and rebuild their sense of self.
Going forward in 2026, we cannot be setting standards for what men should do. Do whatever you want to do in 2026. There's no standard for this is how the man should be, a woman should be. I'm tired of hearing it. Because when push comes to shove, when you actually are in the relationship, those standards don't work. Those Instagram standards don't work. You create your relationship according to what you want. You tailor it according to what is present between both of you. So all these people are doing 10 ways to be a woman in 2025. 10 ways to be a man in 2026. I zone out because I'm like, please, are you in my relationship? Do you know how we got together? So do whatever you want to do in 2026.
Okay, Joyce, can you read the second message, please?
Second message.
We've advised our entire generation.
I swear. My parents expect me to financially support the family, and over time, it has slowly become my responsibility to take care of a lot of things, bills, emergencies, and even plans that don't involve me. While I understand the sacrifice they've made for me and I want to help, it's starting to affect my life, my savings, and my future plans. I feel guilty every time I try to say no, and it almost feels like choosing myself means I'm being selfish or ungrateful. How do I set healthy financial boundaries with my parents without damaging our relationship or feeling like I'm abandoning my family?
My sister, you have to be the villain in that story. I've been there. Trust me, never ends. In fact, I know even when they see this video, they're going to still come for me and say I'm disgracing them, but that's on them. You have to be able to say, you know what, as you're getting older, you're going to look out for yourself, because the requests never stop coming.
Yeah.
They keep coming, and after a while, they become entitled.
Yeah.
Because you've done it for so long. So you have to be able to slowly set the boundaries. At the beginning, you'll be the villain, but now I feel like everybody has adjusted to it. I'm now wicked to Miss Amber. I have more peace. I can save money. I can do whatever I want to do in 2026, because it took me a while to be able to remove myself from that constant ask and need. And because also my personality would actually want to do things for them. Oh, what would they say? Oh, but I have money. Why can't I do it? But you realize that you're getting burnt out. You don't have no savings. You need to be able to plan for your future. And also the most important thing is that you cannot pour from an empty cup,
Agreed.
right? So the more that you get yourself to a level where you're financially stable, the better you can show up for them.
Agreed.
So if you are drained, and because when you are drained, they will leave you and say, this one, sure, you get money for you, don't get money again. But if you can get yourself to a place where you're financially stable, when they really need you, and I'm talking big money, you can show up and show out.
Preach.
But when you're drained, like, it's just to move on to the next person. So please. And
from the way Joyce was, I could sense some emotional bullying as well.
Yes.
I feel like that happens a lot in families where, you feel guilty because you're the most successful one and they emotionally bully you. I'm going to ask you this question if you're watching us. If you don't do it, or the last time you didn't do it, didn't they get out of that situation?
They will survive. Ooh.
If you drop dead tomorrow, this family you're worried about, they're still going to be alive for much longer and they will survive. They're families where the wealthiest person has passed on and they just adjusted. So sometimes also, someone said this to me a long time ago, because I had this cousin who was always messaging me and I just felt like they need to always help. And the person looked me in the face and said, you're actually ruining the person's life. You don't want to get to heaven's gates and God asks you, why did you not, you're not teaching them how to fish. You're just giving them the fish. Do you know what I mean? And eventually you're also creating, if you're the only successful person in your family, you're all poor. You have to be able to move, set them up in places where this is all I have to give to you. Whatever you do with it is on you and there's no coming back for it.
Because also when you're drained, you start having some resentment towards them. Because you're just like, please, can I catch a break? Right? So, and when you say no, that's when you know that they have savings. They have piggy vests.
I just said it.
They have money stored somewhere. And when you can push back and say no, they will all adjust. So please look out for yourself.
Do you have anything to add to that?
And I think sometimes there's a character flaw as well in the family. I feel like okay, there are some times where things are really, really tough.
Yeah.
But then you also have family members that are just respectfully lazy. They don't want to work. They just want to leech.
Yep.
And you cannot not make up, but you cannot reward someone for someone's laziness or lack of work ethic.
Yeah.
If you know that, yeah, this person is working hard, or my uncle's working hard, my mum is working hard, she's hustling, this is a bad month, let me help. Yes. But if it's a thing where it's like every day you're just sitting down, you're just blaming everyone for your life, you're just feeling miserable, no, you can't. You can't.
All right, let me check out number 3. I recently discovered that my dad is a chronic cheat, and it has shattered the image I had of him growing up. What hurts the most is seeing my mom still trusting him, loving him, and defending him while I'm carrying this painful knowledge alone. Who's going to answer this? This is deep.
This is deep.
This is very
crazy.
deep. Who's going to answer it?
No, it's not finished.
Okay.
It's not finished, though.
Oh, yeah, continue.
Keeping this secret. No, you finish. It's yours.
Because I've got this lock on my phone. Every time I'm trying to open it, it's just...
Should I read it?
Okay, I got it. Okay. Keeping the secret feels like a betrayal to my mother, but exposing it could also destroy her emotionally and possibly tear my family apart. I also worry that if I say something, my relationship with my dad may never recover. Do I tell my mom the truth and risk breaking her heart, or do I keep quiet and learn how to live with this burden myself? So I'm only going to advise you on the last 2 parts. I don't think you should break your mom's heart. I think you should have a conversation with your dad. That respect you're thinking should be out the window by now, because if he doesn't respect your mother or respect you guys enough to put you guys in that funny position, you're an adult. You can put your dad in this place and tell him that, listen, that relationship needs to end. I love your marriage. I respect my mom too much to even bring this to her. But this cannot go on anymore, and make sure you see to it that but the truth of the matter is, if he's a chronic cheat,
the mom already knows. The mother already knows.
The mother already knows.
She's from the blind eye. I'm going to say it.
She knows. She knows.
So she's just
and she's probably also doing this. Make peace. So don't. This burden is not yours. Leave the burden for whoever owns it to carry it, because that's exactly what I'm saying. If you say chronic, because it's not one of those. I found my father's PA writing a text. But I've never been in that kind of situation. But imagine if I literally knew my dad had a girlfriend. What am I going to do?
If she's cool, I'll fuck with her if she's cool. I'm like, Mommy has enjoyed for how many years? But that's a joke. Sorry, that's a joke. But I think that these are 2 adults, right? And I honestly think your mother knows. She's just keeping the peace.
Chronic?
Right. Chronic is... It was so chronic that you had to find out.
Yeah.
But I think the woman knows, she's just keeping the peace. Also, when women have children and, I've been with him for so long, she's probably just doing her own thing in the house.
So the person you need to be having a conversation with actually is your mother, not your dad.
No.
If she knows and she stayed with him for so long, what kind of example is she setting out for you guys? And mothers like to do this thing where it's like, oh, I'm staying for the children. The kids eventually grow up. You're an adult now. You are dating now. You never want someone to do that to you. So, I feel like, honestly, that whole keeping it away from your mom is a bit too late for that, because if you say chronic, chances are she probably knows who she married,
she has
right?
An idea, yeah.
And you might then have that conversation with her saying, why are you staying for this? Because that's not the kind of life that you want to have. Resentment is a deep thing, Sha, because I can imagine how, you're thinking in your life, and as you're growing up, thinking to yourself, is this how someone's going to be cheating on me? And some mothers are so nasty with it. Like, you go and tell some certain people that my husband's cheating on you. Some mothers will be like, does he take care of the family? Does he pay your children's school fees? Don't look there.
Yes.
Look away. And I keep saying this thing. But when I say, people think that I'm encouraging cheating. Cheating is not a deal breaker for me, but it comes with a catch-22.
Yeah.
Right?
Caveat,
and when I always say this caveat, people always say, when I say cheating, they'll be like, no. As I grow older, I realize it's not just men that can cheat. Why are we always making these men feel special by making it seem as if it's only them? Do you know how easy it is for a woman to cheat? It's even easier for us. With men, let me now address you guys. You are spending money talking to a babe. You are doing work. We are the one receiving. Do you know what it is for you to chase a woman? You will spend money, spend time, spend effort. Women is easier. You know how we have work boyfriends. A woman not cheating is not because she cannot cheat, though.
Yeah.
It's because she probably has one thing you lack: restraint.
Also, I have a strong theory that women cheat more, but but they know how to hide.
I agree.
Women are cats. You can't catch them.
I agree.
Thank God for DNA. Even our great grandmothers and our grandmothers were cheating. Yes. But the thing about women is that no, my sister, as a woman is finished, as she finished cheating and she's standing up from the bed she has erased the memory that I am a virtuous woman. I have never cheated. That's his business. And she goes back home smiling. The kids are happy. Okay, I'm going to give you that story, right?
He's killing me right now.
I don't know if I should bring in my friend's business. They will say that's why I don't want me to be giving them.
You don't have to say their name.
Okay, so I'm not going to say their names. My guy met a hot girl.
Mm-hmm.
She always used to go, because my guy is an ashawo. So she always come for only sex. Like around 12 or 1 a.m. we'll just call him. My guy just says she don't see bad bitch. You understand? She'll come, knock the shit. Like, she said, Mr. Even things I know if you do, my babe, like, knock kolo, come on. So, consistent for 3-4 months. Mm-hmm. Then she just ghosted. He wanted to run mad because he was getting used to it.
Yeah.
Only for him to call her one day. He was hearing children noise. And she said, never, don't come again, my husband is around. Toke, that's how that thing ended, dude. He said he's not in love with her, but he's like, how can she play me like this? I said, Nigerian men 0, Nigerian women 1.
No,
because
you know why I agree with him, Mr. You know those days, like Lagos Island, olden days when we're much younger.
Yeah.
You have one woman that will have 6-7 kids for different fathers. And the man that is with her raising those children is not the father to any of those kids.
Even though it's not popular in Lagos.
They used to pick men and just say, come and raise these children.
I don't know why it's not popular in Lagos. My worry people can attest to this. South. We don't look at marriage. Marriage is just and the man who I did today, I did with. So you can find that so you see 2 old people getting married, traditional, wear traditional outfits. The man bring 3 kids to the marriage. The woman bring 5. They will meet in the middle. Yes. And they will all live in love and harmony. Yes. Where I'm from. So if you say, I don't born, she don't born 3 before her. The man won't marry and I won't pray diary. That's how we say it. So you are finding them that all of them sew the same clothes. You could wonder, why don't they look alike? So we look different. I swear, the women from the South are gangsters. They don't do that thing with you. In fact, when a girl is pregnant, maybe in her teens, she has that baby. Not because she's not scared that, so maybe she's in her 30s, somebody will green her and a lie. Because whoever man she's marrying is going to bring his own too. So you're entering a big family. So you find that, this person's your sister, but people have different surnames. It's like, my mom is a child from the other marriage that she brought. So people marry where we're from.
Social media has distorted how relationships are perceived. What looks perfect online often hides struggle. Constant comparison creates unrealistic expectations that damage real-life connections.
Mm-hmm. So it's only when I came to Lagos I just realized that for you to be married, you have to fill some certain criteria. She's never been married before.
Just even what he was saying is, it's for so long. I think there's this generation after and our generation that we're into this love, soppy, poppy thing that we love with everything. Because I had aunties where I would be heartbroken. Then, when I was in that long relationship, my aunties didn't get it. They used to look at me and think, okay, so he's not talking to you. So they're like, so he's not talking to you. You're crying. Okay, what are you crying for? Yeah. When I was your age, I would have turned off my phone. Another man would take me to London. Yes. I would just go and relax. By the time I come back, he'll be the one buzzing me. And they held men. They made men feel worthless. Yeah. For them, it's like, I'm picking you. And when our ride stops, I will pick somebody else. They were never afraid of being left alone.
Agreed. The older generation, the way they carry themselves, like my mom is very much the same. I remember one time that I was crying on the staircase because one boy broke my heart. And my mom went and she was like, why are you crying? She was looking at me, what's this? You better stand up and go and move on. But it's like, at first I thought it was very insensitive. I was like, Mom, I'm heartbroken, doing this to me. But I understood it. It's like understanding your power as a woman, understanding that we are in control. A$AP Rocky said it best, in terms of when a man wakes up, when a guy wears his perfume, when a guy leaves the street, when it's all for women. And I think as we've gone along, we've really lost our identity in our power, especially our power over men. Now it's like the other way around. But trust me, girls, if we all had a pact together and started saying, listen, we need to operate in a certain way, trust me, the game will be different.
Also, sorry, times have moved. Men are not bad bitches.
The baddest.
So men want to be chased as well. You know, we want. Also, I don't think what is chasing, right?
The girls are chasing.
That's what it is.
No.
Men have for long done all the work. They want to meet in the middle.
No, because the girls
let
are
me
chasing.
tell you what it is. Let me tell you what it is. I think that the women, let's be real here, the women are way more than the guys, and we're all trying to date in one pool. There are too many women. Even me as a babe, I go out these days and I see, and every woman is a bad bitch.
Yes,
Let me tell you what, women stopped being, what happened in that generation and this generation is, those generation, in our parent generation, they were dependent on the men.
Yeah.
Women now make their own money.
Yes.
And when they had access to money, my mom will always say, there's no ugly woman, there's only a broke bitch. Because when money touches that person...
Mommy!
Listen, she'll do her teeth, she'll buy quality hair, she'll invest in skincare.
She'll look the part.
She's fine. Do you understand? There's no... An ugly man is always ugly. Even if he has money, he will still...
Don't say that.
His face will still look ugly.
Don't say that.
No, let me tell you what I mean.
Say that.
His face will still look ugly.
I agree.
Do you get? But I'm saying that cash, when a woman touches money, her skin, when she bathes in milk, when she goes to finishing school, men don't know the difference. So there are too many women and men are spoiled for choice. So you have this standard of your mother raised you like the old women in those days saying, you don't cry for a guy. Why are you crying for a guy? Your standards are intact. But there's a girl who will give it up just for ice cream. So how is that guy going to know what the difference is? Because he's seen all of you guys in the same human hair. Go to Zaza at night. Are you kidding me? Even the 419 boys have made the market even worse. They will call them Pablos. They are girlfriends. I don't even carry on my Birkin bags anymore. You know why? Because it's now like water.
Yes.
And it's original. It's not fake.
Yes.
Because they have personal shoppers that can buy that shit. How much is 30K for a guy that is swiping card? And then he's talking to a girl who can't speak English. We say, my Birkin bag. This my Birkin. Are you kidding? So right now we're all...
Yeah, what problem you shit like this?
Let me tell you something. We're all in
Tablets.
It's the fact.
It's a thing.
They've gone to do their teeth.
Yeah.
They've done their body.
Yeah. Yes,
So you that are coming saying, I was raised to not let a man walk over
sorry,
me. The man can't call you back. As he's getting up from having sex with you, the girl she's asking him, are we seeing tonight?
Yeah.
Are you coming by tonight?
Yeah.
She will cook for him, knock his brain senseless, and she's not asking for anything. Go, come. I know you have a girlfriend. Just see me where you can.
Yeah.
Are you joking? That's what the problem is.
I spoke to a girl that knew that the nigga that she was with has a baby in the UK, is visiting. She's like, it's my turn now.
I swear.
Yeah. So all these your standards, you see, now you get standard, you don't see you be high profile. But there's some girls here who don't mind.
They don't mind.
So that's the problem. Men are spoiled for choice.
It's a Nigerian problem.
No,
it's not.
That's why you find our brothers who are also flying for Dirty December and they're bringing these foreign women. They say that the foreign women. Let me tell you something. I always say, I'll get into trouble on this podcast, but you guys need to start rating Nigerian women. Like, Nigerian girls are the baddest. Listen, I used to think it was Russian girls before because there was a time when Russian girls escorts were Nigerian babies. Yeah. Nigerian men can't afford Nigerian girls anymore.
Yeah.
UK girls, nothing. American girls playing catch up. Nigerian girls,
they are thieves.
Meet them today. 3 days later, they're opening shop. Every girl has a shop in Nigeria.
I swear.
Are you kidding? How do you know I like? How do I know you like me when you've not sent me money? Nigerian babes are
okay, let's talk about this
5
thing.
and 6. No, are you kidding?
Let's be honest about this. But what do you like? Because the men are actually complaining, and they're complaining to me
about Nigerian girls. It's about time.
So in this crop, right? There are also men who are lover boys who genuinely want to woo a woman, go through all those phases, right? But they are met in the instance with billings, and it really pisses them off and turns them off. And some of them have also adjusted to the system as per not be money and they fine. So you will find that in this relationship thing that they're doing in Lagos, people don't really like themselves.
I'll let Joyce answer this one because if I say the truth.
No, but I need you to say the truth because we have these conversations, but your stance is your stance. But this is what I'm saying for the niggas out there.
Okay, so Joyce, do you want
the billing?
Let me just stop you right there. So many of these niggas you're talking about, that's all they have to offer. How you approach a woman is how she accepts you. Nigga, please. When all you have to bring is money, how won't I be asking you for money every day? Have you tried to have an intelligent conversation with some of these guys?
But they want to have conversation, but some people don't want to hear now.
No, you guys want to have...
Let Joyce answer.
There was a voice that was flying around, right? I think the girl was saying that, you're coming to talk to... What are you talking to me about? We have not... she didn't pay her bill or something weird, right? But how do you get to know the person if you're not having a conversation with the person?
Joyce, please answer your friend.
Joyce, let me tell you. Let me hold your hand and say it.
Go on.
The Nigerian girlies are bleeding the Nigerian boys dry. the fraud is influenced by bad bitches.
Yeah.
Because the niggas want to be with bad bitches.
And that's the problem.
But bad bitches don't... This is the ID card, is dollars. They activate...
This is the problem. There's two things here. The first thing is there's a lot of women that, yes, we have our guard up. And if you want to approach a woman, you need to show yourself that you're worthy of the time. That's it. If you really like her, you need to spend. There's women like that. But let me tell you something. There are women out there that are not like that. There are women out there that are... You don't want them.
They're a dying breed. Toke, please.
You don't want them.
Toke, no. What? No, Toke, no.
You want the bad bitches in tape.
No.
You want the bad girls in tape.
Hallelujah.
With the Birkin bag and the 26-inch hair and the rollie on the wrist. That's what you want.
Thank you.
They won't leave them. They don't want to leave them alone.
They take for granted those girls who are there thinking, oh, you don't need to pay my bills.
Yes.
You know, the nigga is not going to call her back because he feels she's easy.
Yeah.
But you see that girl that puts him to the work, to the ringer. That's what he wants to die
for.
Then he'll be complaining. But he will still be doing it.
So this is a failed system. So I feel like
they are the problem.
Both the niggas and the girlies.
No. Let me correct you, friend. From time immemorial, the relationship between a man and a woman has always been transactional. From time immemorial. Women in their marriages, when you need to ask your husband for that heavy amount of money, what do? That's the way you shower, you wear that perfume, you wear his lingerie, you feed him very well. When he has finished eating, I say, baby, that thing we want. You know, it has always been like that. Because men originally made it like that.
Yeah.
Men are hunters. When you're going to marry a woman, how do you appear? What have you heard some guys talk? I've had niggas who I would genuinely want to even get to know you. Like, I'm not a broke bitch. But when you come at me and all you're offering me is money,
you're gonna eat it.
Spend your money.
Oh, no.
And I still will not listen to you because guess what? That's all you have to offer.
Yeah.
And it breaks my heart that's all. Nigerian guys, when they sit around together and talk drinks, shayo, babes, that's all you guys have to offer. When you're coming at a girl and you're not coming at her with even trying to say, oh, let me see your books in your business. How are you doing this?
Yeah.
How do you want that to take? When you're invited, what are you doing this weekend?
Your own books.
No, but I'm saying, what they'll say, what are you up to? Let's just go drinking.
Yeah.
Zaza.
Yeah.
You want to flex on me and show me you got it like that. You want to wear that Rolex and say, oh, I need her to know that I have money.
Yeah.
You're trying to humble me. Nigga, I will spend that shit and not feel sorry for you. So shout out to my Nigerian baddies for constantly raising the game and teaching other girls how to do it. I don't feel sorry for anybody that's out here saying they're bleeding dry.
No, I don't.
Follow the girl in the church. Why are you complaining?
Marriage should be intentional, not forced by age, pressure, or fear. Staying too long in uncertain relationships can delay personal happiness. Commitment must come from clarity and readiness, not obligation.
Follow
spending her last money
But
on
guess
offering.
what?
Can't meet her there.
Guess what? She's
You've
not
heard-
cool enough for you.
That's it.
But you guys have heard it. So now
The boys are not going to be like,
consulted
hey,
with the
our soldier, look at her.
So the high profile girlies are saying that you guys should stick to the girls in church. But
They don't want them.
They don't want them.
Because guess why? Because the man them are not going to be gassed. The man them, because that's why men date. They date the women that their friends are going to say, oh yeah, she's tea, yeah, you ate that shit up, yeah.
And have you realized that no matter how they talk about these particular girls, oh, they sleep with men for money, they're this, there's still a nigga that will put his house on rent just to have one night.
Yes,
one
so
night.
it's called conquest.
No matter how
One
they
night.
say she stay away from her, she loves money. They used to say everything. Don't talk about. You have to have money. And I'm wondering, why are you now still talking to me? Maybe they've told
Yeah,
you.
they told you.
Why are you wasting your time
They
trying to
told
speak
you.
to me? They will still want to put their... Do you know the shit I have seen? Niggas that you look at them and just be like, I can bet you're not spending this kind of money on the girl who is faithful to you. But just because they met you, just to
Let's
just
talk
say,
about it.
Friend, please. I'm always saying this. It's not the women's fault anymore.
It's not.
It's not. I'm not supporting excessive behavior. I'm not sitting here saying that women, because I find it a bit funny when a woman is trying to talk to a guy. I don't even like to ask. If I have to ask you, then I don't think we have anything to talk about. If you have to bring yourself to be asking a guy, what do you mean you like me? You haven't sent me money. I think it's the cheapest thing. I'm never going to be that kind of girl. Like, I've never been. I don't think automatically men just naturally do things for you because they want to do things for you.
It's not because if they want to do things for you, it's if you look like you are the type of person that needs that doing.
To be done.
Preach. So, okay,
guys can look at a girl and be like, okay.
I was saying a good girl they pay last.
But Brisky said it best.
But Brisky was right after all.
Like, you can look at a woman, like you look at Toke and you're like, I need to spend some fucking money.
Yeah.
And I think this goes back to what I was saying in my last podcast about, 1, loving yourself first, and 2, investing into yourself first. A lot of girls are chasing after the rich man. If you want a rich man, you be the rich man. You be the rich girl so the rich man can want you. Because even if a rich man is going to want you, he's going to look at you, he's going to be like, this one, let me just take her to dinner, she'll be okay. If you look like a girl that is like, you got your shit together, you finished school, you got your business going, you've done things for yourself, the quality of men do change.
Yeah.
They do. And that's from even my experience. Like, the more that I've done well for myself, the more that God has blessed me, I've found the quality of men change because there's things that I can do for myself. And then
you don't even entertain some
You don't
certain
even
things
entertain certain things.
You're actually right.
You don't even entertain.
Have you realized
certain
that the higher you climb, I say this, people, the more content you become. Because there are things that in the past that let's go out there with guys, you want to sleep.
I'm not hungry.
Busy.
Yes.
You're
I'm not hungry.
provide
How
for
many
yourself,
dates?
yeah.
How many steak? How many lobster?
Restaurants.
How many
I can give
filet
myself,
mignon? How many? We've done it all. What's next?
So you have to, which is what I'm saying about the guys. Like, you guys will continue to bleed and complain like this until you stop offering money first.
Yeah, agreed.
Many men find themselves in that, because look, how you find a woman is how you keep her. I tell people, how you chase her is how you keep her. Okay. If you're chasing a babe and the first thing you want to Pablo on her behind, then turn around later, circle back and say, she talks about his money, she's materialistic. My nigga, how did you start dating her? Were you not flexing with different Kulians packed out at the gates?
Yeah,
were you not on the conversation flexing, talking about, my niggas, I got money, book the table? When you're sounding that way, you're thinking that, it's a flex. Later, she's not giving you bill that her mother is sick. She wants to open shop. She needs a loan. You are complaining.
Yep.
Who are you complaining to?
Yep.
I've left the group chat. I'm sorry. If you meet a girl and the first thing you offer is intellectual conversations, girls would even follow you. You will laugh yourself into their pants. You don't necessarily have to spend. I'm telling you, because a girl who already has it going on is not looking for a man to impress her with all these things. It's legit girls that are looking for which kind they drive, which thing they didn't. It's not, we laugh about all those things, but we've seen guys that are driving that Kulia that you will not follow because when they open their mouth, they're just like, I beg, I cannot do this, right? Okay. But the men are the ones that need a reorientation.
Agreed.
Until you stop chasing all those girls that normally that you have no business following, you continue to learn the hard way.
Yeah.
They will chop your money. Continue to chop that money. Let's suck that well dry. Go home, go and meet your wife that is praying for you. Leave those girls in the streets alone. What is it?
Agreed. 100% agree.
Let the church say amen.
Yeah.
If not,
Amen.
2026 we'll be back here again, flogging you guys more.
It's
like
true.
he saw them on Twitter. They take us his money. Voice note, told him, can you give her long life and prosperity? Can you deliver her from principalities and power?
Yes.
All you have is money. Drop it. If not, Ogbani, go home. Don't use this as
I'm so worried for my generation. How are we going to find love at this rate?
I found my love, girl. You on your own. You on your own. I'm so in love. I'm so happy. And it's so crazy because the last time we both spoke, I wasn't in a relationship. I hadn't been in a relationship for many, many years. I was upset. I was heartbroken. But yes, finally, I found my prince. I found my king. I'm happy.
Hallelujah.
I'm so happy. I'm so, so happy. It's been hard. Honestly, the streets are hard.
It's
tough.
hopeless.
But one thing I would say is that when you focus on yourself and when you least expect it is when it will come.
That is
Thank
expected,
you.
preach.
Least expected because you're not desperate for it. I remember that sometimes I will go out and be like, oh my God, like, am I going to find my love tonight? When you're not looking for it
You're
and
not
you're
thinking about it.
and it's inward and you're thinking about yourself. At that point, I was hustling. I was thinking about how could I grow the podcast? How can I grow the business? How can I look sexier? I was going to the gym. And then obviously, he came and then now your girl is looking a little thicky because I've been well fed.
Of course. Happiness is always, I tell people when they say the glow up, she's glowed up. Happiness, the glow up that comes from genuinely being
place.
happy.
So happy.
Yeah.
Nothing tops it. Honestly, you just really get to that place in your life where you're just like, honestly, life is good. And I'm so happy for you, friend.
I'm actually happy
because I
for
know
you.
you've been through one or two.
Suffering.
Yeah.
Not just one or two, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah. Because last time I had a conversation, you were like, you're so over it.
I was so over it because I'm a lover girl. Like you said, I'm a lover girl. And one thing I will say to you is that don't be afraid to make the mistake of falling in love and then not working out. You dust yourself off and try again.
Which is what we said to the first person.
Yeah.
Like you can't mourn.
But I'm saying it to Tay.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, Tay, you've not been in a relationship since uni, like, or you've not, you know, that's quite a long time. And I feel like that fear of
putting yourself
I don't even know
there.
what to look like. Yeah.
Guess what? When you're not looking, I find that the best relationships I've been in my life, and regardless of what people think, oh my God, she bashes men, she doesn't like men. I actually like men, and I like men who have sense. You know, I feel like the best people have, and I've stopped also with growth. I stopped labeling everything as a bad situation. I look at it as what it was. You know what I mean? Like, not even character building. Some situations happen just to get you from one point to the other. It wasn't meant to be more than that. And the moment you let go of future plans or meeting somebody and thinking I'm wearing a white dress and he's in a black tux and we're walking down the aisle, life is beautiful. For some people, it might even be a situationship, but it's not a bad situation. We just can't be together because, you know, whatever that because might be. It might even be because of me. Maybe I'm just not ready to be in a relationship. Yeah. But for what it was worth, he treated me like a decent person. He was a good guy. He was a great communicator. I felt respected. I felt honored. I felt valued. I'm okay. Do you know what I mean? And then that way you now find yourself in the most beautiful era because you're not looking and there's no pressure. And I think also with the opposite sex on both ends, we are attracted to when we're not looking. Like a man will know when a woman is at peace. There's that peaceful aura about her that draws the man that is willing to, you know, some of them are bastards, so they want to wreck the peace. Some of them are there to even make the peace better. But all I'm trying to say is that good things happen when you least expect them.
The final message is accountability. Growth comes when people take responsibility for their choices and learn from their experiences. Self-reflection, not blame, is what leads to emotional maturity and better relationships.
So, I mean, I think Joyce has actually brought the podcast to a close with this love declaration.
Congratulations, friend.
Thank you.
I tap into you.
Thank you very much. You know what, honestly, I'm so happy. And honestly, can I just say thank you so much for having me here. You know how much I love you guys and I can't wait to do more with you next year. And God bless you. Amen. Honestly, I'm so honored. It's going to be a
great year.
Guys, can I just say there's something... There may not be something bubbling in the kitchen.
Yeah.
We've got something cooking in the kitchen, simmering. So stay tuned, right?
Stay tuned.
This is not the end of this three-way.
Yeah.
Look, before we go off, I like to do this because this is literally like our official last episode of the year.
Oh, yay!
Talk about your 2025, you know, very briefly. And, you know, you can start, Tay.
You know what the kind of year that I've had. It was a crazy year at the beginning. I feel there's a lot of growing that was happening with me. I think next year I'm going to be 30. So I think I needed to go through that, you know,
You're not
phase.
A baby anymore.
Yeah, I'm not a baby anymore. So I think I was also mourning my 20s.
That's a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but by the last quarter, things started looking up. You know, I feel better. You know, I'm ready to hang a little before I wasn't. So yeah, I think the year was a roller coaster, but it's ending well. So I'm excited for 2026.
That's
really
beautiful.
excited. Yeah,
that's beautiful.
Same here. You know, the first half of my year was tough. I think that this year has made me kind of give myself a pat on the back because it's been a year that really tested my resilience. And I thank God for the strength that he gave me, because the first 6 months of this year was very, very, very hard for me, just in terms of, I guess, navigating who I am in this space. I came straight out from high profile and then trying to navigate, you know, my identity with so much, you know, negativity online, and then trying to build my strength and just power through it, understand my show. So yeah, it was very, very tough emotionally. But like you said, like the last quarter has been really, really amazing. It's been so, so good. Yeah. And I'm really excited about next year because there's so many like little things that are kind of like developing, and I just want to see it come to life.
Amazing.
Having an amazing team, creating more content, doing more traveling, having an amazing partner by my side, and just have a year full of love and happiness.
2025 for me was a plot twist that I did not know that I needed. It was this year.
It took a year.
Honestly, I found out I was pregnant ending of last year, December last year.
After you saw me? After me?
Yeah.
Because that's when December?
Yeah, it's when I got... December 19th was actually when I found out that I was pregnant. Yeah.
I don't want to say the date because I don't want...
Was it when we were...
I don't know when I filmed with you, but I don't want to say the date just because you might not know you were pregnant while you were filming
No.
me.
It was. We film in December.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. It was probably after. Because I remember that after we filmed, we even went. There was a. We searched at one party, but I wasn't drinking at that party. But I thought you would guess at that time.
I didn't know.
I wasn't drinking, but I was just holding the.
Yes, in Nigeria.
Yeah, in Nigeria.
Oh, you was pregnant then.
Yeah, and I was saying that she drink the drink. You remember? I was like,
she was encouraging
I was encouraging
me.
her to drink because I didn't want anyone to ask me. So I was saying, just drink, babe, just drink the drink.
No, but you were saying it like, oh God, I'm checking on my weight. Yeah, she was saying like, you are so fat. I love it. You were like, yeah, girl, I'm not doing this calories.
So I was out last year, but I wasn't drinking. Anytime anybody would force me to have a shot, I'll toss it to the side and say things like, oh, no, I'm on my way. I just, and it was really, really like, I think it just, I used to say at the end of last year, like I used to say that I want 2025 to be that year that I will end up saying what a difference a year can make. Yeah. And shout out to my friend Ayanda in South Africa. And she had one of those years in 2021 or 2022. And I remember she'd always been like the one on my board. I will always tell you, because I remember COVID hit, South Africa was really bad, and Ayanda and I were talking at the beginning of the year, and she was really down and out. I just left this relationship she'd been in for years, and literally like just starting over again, and we would check in with each other. And I remember we checked in again in April, and she was like, girl, like nothing has changed. I'm just trying to just put my life together. And my girl sent me the most incredible message in July saying, friend, I met my husband. They had just met, but she just knew because she's a Christian girl as well. And many years down the line, she's had 2 beautiful kids. So she had that year that I said, what a difference a year can make. Because I saw it happen in someone's life. Started the year literally 0, ended the year in a beautiful place. And I said to myself, God, I want one of those years. I want 2025 to be that kind of year for me. And he did it. Like, I look at my daughter and I'm just like, he not only gave me that, he also gave me love when I wasn't looking for it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I'm happy. I'm in a good place. I'm just like, this is the happiest I've ever been in my life. It's literally like 2025. Shout out to God. You did this. And I'm just hoping that 2026 is me also just emerging into like a refined, version of what he wants. Because I stopped trying to control the narrative in 2024. Yeah. You knew that at the point. I just said, you know what? I'm going to let go. I'm just going to let go. And I'm going to say, when they say, what are your plans for 2025? I'm just going to be like, wherever God wants me to be, I will be. And no one knows how crazy it is once you sign on one of those pregnancy apps and you're tracking your pregnancy and you get to the very last day where you can say, I've had that baby. It's a blessing. It's a blessing that it brought tears to my eyes having to delete the app to say, baby has arrived. Like, and just to see this human that I would watch on the screen, heartbeats every scan after scan, and this stranger just growing inside of me and just watch her. It's so beautiful.